For today's Cyber CEO episode,
he's helping me navigate what would take me hours to do. He does in fraction of the time. He made my life a lot easier. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. I thank him for helping me and blessing.
welcome to Cyber CEO, wherein we talk about how our cyberbackers helped our cyber CEOs take their businesses to the next level. Cyber CEO is powered by Cyberbacker, the world's leading provider of admin support services from anywhere in the world to anyone in the world. Please visit our website www.cyberbacker.com for more details. Another awesome day here at Cyberbacker. My name is Jello. We're back with another episode of Cyber CEO. And of course, we have a very special guest on the show. Gary, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing wonderful. Thank you very much for asking and for dropping by. I know you have a lot of things to do, so really appreciate you being here. Now, to start things off, to let you know, we have a lot of listeners who are business owners just like yourself. So I need your help. Can you introduce yourself to our audience? Maybe we can start with, what's your role in the business, Gary?
So that's a trick question because my name is Gary Brown. I contacted you guys about my initial business, which was real estate. But I found that I could use this for more than just my real estate business because I also have my own nonprofit. I do speaking engagements. I just recently came out with a book. So I'm a busy guy, and the holiday season is the time that I really put forth my nonprofit efforts and take care of a lot of underprivileged people and underprivileged kids especially. So that's what I do.
Wow, right there. I can only imagine how busy you are. Then a lot of things for you to do, especially during the holidays, as you mentioned. The good thing you have a cyberbacker right there to back you up, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Has made my life much easier. But if anybody in business, I'm sure they will understand that when you get a grasp on one thing, that opens you up to so much more. So I'm actually more busier than ever. But thanks to my cyberbacker, because, he's taken some stuff off my plate. But that means that my plate's not empty. There's more stuff on my plate now. So, yes.
Now, is this your first time working with someone virtual, though? You're with your cyberbacker?
Yes, this is my first time. I was very skeptical. There's a lot of myths and a lot of concerns, and people are like, "Oh, I would never." And I'm a person that's like, you gotta make me a believer. If there's something wrong, I gotta see where it's wrong at, and if it's something right, because it's wrong for somebody else doesn't mean it's wrong for me. So I felt that it's what I needed, when I needed it, how I needed it. So, and everybody's different. But for me, it was a good fit.
Good fit. All right. Now, how were you introduced to Cyberbacker anyway?
Being nosy, looking on the internet, and I heard chitter chatter about virtual assistants, about this and about that. And I had a couple of names of companies on my thing. And I believe it was the internet that caught my eye. And I said, you know what, let me look into it. And I dug into Cyberbacker and I didn't dig into anybody else. And I said, that's it. This is works for me.
All right. Now, how long have you been working with Cyberbacker, Gary?
Almost just in the past. So at least 3 to 4 months.
3 to 4 months. So fairly new partnership. Let's dive into that. First off, your experience with our hiring process. That's the first thing that you had to go through. How was the experience there, Gary?
It was warm, welcoming. I was new to it, so I was afraid that I was going to be hanging up anytime. Like, you know what? This is not for me. Thank you. Goodbye. But they walk you through step by step and let you know what to expect, what to look for. Preparation and preparing is everything. And you guys have a nice team. You guys make sure that I walk into every situation knowing what's expected of me and what to expect of my prospects. So I went into interviews very open-eyed and ready. So yes.
Yes, definitely. Now, talk to me about your cyberbacker then. How did you make the final decision that he was the perfect fit for your business and your needs?
I'm not tech savvy, so I knew I definitely needed somebody that was tech savvy. I wanted somebody that's creative on their own or without. If I have to tell you everything to do and how to do it, then I could just do it myself. So my thing was I wanted somebody that I can relate to and talk to easily. Two, that would understand me and kind of match my personality. So the process of the interviews, it's almost like a speed dating. You go through and you ask people questions and you get to, find out a little bit about them and their personalities. Was major for me. And how I came up with my decision was 𝗙𝗯𝗋 was pretty much, he was top list on a couple of categories, but he was definitely above average on all the categories. So, I wanted somebody who was, spoke English, fluently, could understand me. I wanted somebody who was tech savvy, creative, and he checked all the boxes that I needed, especially with my real estate business and knowing the CRMs and knowing Brivity and the back ends of things. So those are all things that would take me hours and hours to do. He does in minutes, segments. Yeah.
Now, talking about those tasks, what are the things that you leverage off to him every day? What are the things that you let him do?
My first major task for him, my database and consolidating that and getting rid of the duplicates and putting it in some kind of chronological order, titles and tags. So that was a large part of our beginning. And I'm not the average Joe. I don't know how much you know about me, but I have an extensive database. I probably have close to 3,000, 4,000 people in my phone book. So he helped me navigate and break that down and put it into a spreadsheet, which then he put into a CRM, which now we're utilizing to send bulk emails and now we're starting to put people on plans, which is, if anybody's in real estate, they understand that having things automated and touches and being relevant to them is a really big key to success. So he's helping me navigate through all of that. And like I said, what would take me hours to do, he does in fraction of the time.
Oh, that's nice. Because basically he's almost everywhere in your business, am I right?
Yeah. And, it's about relationships as well, because the more we get to know each other, the more I trust him, the more I'm letting go. I'm a New Yorker. I'm very reserved. I'm scared to even tell people what my phone number is, let alone my address or passwords or things of that nature. So, he's made me comfortable with, no, we don't have to share passwords. You can let me in through this way, and this way you can monitor what I do. Social media, he's big with my social. He does all my social media posts. Now I used to take pictures and go out and do a lot of networking events. And now I just got to send it to him. And the next day he has posts and he has things ready for me. So there's a lot that he made my life a lot easier. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. Like I really see in the future that we're doing a lot of bigger and better things together. Now that my guard is let down and I trust, so I it's a good thing. It came to me at an important part of my life, important time in my life. So I think the relationship's only going to get stronger and better, and we're going to do a lot of bigger, better things.
Gosh, that's the exciting part, because you've only been working for a few months. Imagine what you can do in a year or two, right?
Yeah, and a lot of that's on me, to be honest. Like, if I had to give advice to anybody that's looking into a cyberbacker, would be prepared. Have an extensive to-do list and have a lot of work for them, because I started this knowing what I wanted out of it, but 𝗙𝗯𝗋 has exceeded that. And now it's hard for me I got to make sure I'm prepared to give him work every day, which is a good task. I got to help him help me, so it's about being prepared.
Yeah, being prepared before you onboard your own cyberbacker. Again, was what you mentioned. Help him help you, of course. Now, what other things do you need to do to work successfully with someone who's virtual? Do you have any tips that you can share with our audience, Gary?
I think that I already covered the major tip is be prepared. Have a checklist and your needs. Make sure you have them all down and be prepared, because if you have 5 or 6 things down and you throw them at your cyberbacker and they knock them out in an hour, you have 3 more hours to fill. So, take advantage. That time is your time. Mm-hmm. So make sure you are prepared and you have what you need so they can help you. I'm guilty. I'm telling you right now, I'm guilty because I burn the candles at both ends. I told you I'm a very busy man. I'm an ex-NFL Super Bowl champion. I'm born and raised here in New York and Long Island. So this is my busy time of year. We're helping people. So I go 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. There is no day off for me. So sometimes it's hard for me to be prepared for him in the morning. Especially if I'm out. Last night I was at a networking event to 1 o'clock. I came home, I got on the computer to get some work done from emails that I need to do from the night before. And this morning I was like, 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹, I'm sorry, I'm not prepared for you. But the beautiful thing is that he was like, and this is where choosing the right cyberbacker is important. Well, okay, that's not a problem. I have some things I could work on for you. I could clean this up. I could go back into this area and make sure this is running smooth, So he takes the initiative, which is somebody that I needed, Everything's not for everybody, but I think me and 𝗙𝗹𝗹𝗶𝗹 work good together.
There we go. That's good to know that you've been working well for the past few months.
I wish him well all the time. He's such a nice young kid, and what I like about him is that he's a kid. He has a different way of thinking. He has that new generation of inspiration and ideas, which is total opposite of me. I'm 50 plus years old, so this is what I need. This is what I don't need somebody like me. I thank him for helping me and blessing.
Now, we are very, very excited to see where this partnership grows to, of course, for the next couple of months. And again, Gary, thank you very much for dropping by today. I had fun talking to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity. Give me a call anytime. If we want to resume or follow up, I'm here. And I appreciate you guys. Thank you.
Definitely. This won't be the last time for sure, Gary. You have a great day, all right?
Absolutely. You too. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our daily dose of CyberCEO. Stay tuned to know more about how Cyberbacker creates a difference in this digital time and age. You can visit our website www.cyberbacker.com and follow our social media pages on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and Spotify.